welcome back. So next topic is heterotrophic nutrition. So here you can see heterotrophic nutrition is nothing but the organism which is not able to prepare their own food. When they are not able to prepare their own food, they depend upon other organisms for their food, because these organisms which do not able to prepare their own food does not have chlorophyll in them. So they will be depending upon other organisms either directly or indirectly for their food. So when you come across here, heterotrophic nutrition is divided into three major types. First one is Holozoic nutrition, where animals take in solid form of food and then break it inside the body. Even animals and amoeba are examples of. So when you take saprophytic nutrition, so organisms which feed on dead and decaying matter comes under the saprophytes. Example, fungi. So here you can look at these saprophytes, either they will only feed on dead and decaying matter for their growth. Next last thing is that parasitic mode of nutrition, where some plants like Casputa is one such kind of plant which live inside or outside of the host organism and derive their nutrition. For example, you would have observed in some of the neem trees where some thread-like structures are hanging around in the neem trees. So that thread-like structures actually a parasitic plant which takes the nutrition from the neem tree. So next thing is Holozoic nutrition. How does a single cellular or single cellular organisms and multicellular organisms are taking up the nutrition? For example, first they have mentioned about the unicellular, that is single celled organism, amoeba. The food is taken through the entire surface. Very important, one more question. So here the food will be first consumed by the amoeba through the entire surface. So here you can see the picture where the food particle is available here, and the amoeba. So here the amoeba grows in size and extends is one of the surface as pseudopodia. So pseudopodia is nothing but the finger-like projections which are extended by the surfaces of the amoeba. So when they extend their pseudopodia, they are able to capture the food. So once they capture the food particle and grab them inside the body of the amoeba, so immediately the food is converted into the food vacuole. Now slowly the amoeba starts to assimilate, that is digested. So slowly the amoeba starts to digest it and distributes the digested materials throughout the body of the amoeba, and the amoeba grows further. So this is called as the Holozoic nutrition in amoeba. So which was last year question. So here you can see a simple flow chart which describes about this process. First, the amoeba uses its pseudopodia to capture their food, and once the food is captured, it is converted into food vacuoles. And once the food vacuole is being formed, digestion of food in the food vacuole happens by the process of enzymes, by enzyme activity. So there will be a lot of enzymes inside the amoeba which helps to digest them, and through the simple diffusion process, the digested food will be distributed to the entire surface and amoeba grows. So remaining undigested food will be thrown outside, and it will be thrown outside, it will be brought to the surface, and then it will be thrown outside. So these things are described in a process. First step is ingestion, taking in of food. Second step, digestion, breaking down of complex food into simpler one and absorbable form. Assimilation, utilization of digested food from the body. Lastly, we have egestion, by removing the undigested food from the body, that is amoeba's body. So again the same process I have enlisted here, so you can have the clarity. This is also another picture which portrays about the process of nutrition in amoeba, how does the amoeba actually capture the food, forms food vacuole, then digests the food, and then assimilation, that is growth of amoeba takes place. Finally, digestion process. Undigested food is thrown out. Similar to amoeba, we have one more microorganisms, that is protozoan, called paramecium, which will be having lot of cilia at their surface. So instead of pseudopodia, the paramecium uses its cilia to capture the food and takes inside its body. The same process will be happening like amoeba, and the process of ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and digestion will be taking place. I hope so you understood this class, students. We will meet in the next class. So thank you.